Hey, you tourists. Um, it's your boy Domination. This is back to the basic. Drug of the deuces. I would do takes baby man does back. You know this is real men rust up, fake men rust and real rust up, fake rust up. Right where preach on. And today's topic I'm going to talk about is it's going to be a full update, and I'm going to talk about a lot more coming to my channel. And please subscribe my channel because it needs to grow. Try to do as much as can. I know I got to be patient. I'll be patient. It will grow. It will take a head of time when it's growing. But I really got a lot of things I need to speak about and talk about. Man, I'm gonna say it like this. People always say that voting matters. If you don't vote, this is where our ancestors stood for and died for. You know my response for those people that say that? First of all, my ancestors died for nothing over some bullshit, over a lie that's been told that you're fifth as a human. You can't be the same equal as whites. Remember, they lied to white people too, just as much as they lie to us. These are the federalization I'm talking about. I blame them because they're the real reason why our community is the way it is, and they destroyed everybody else's community. Are people just too blind and dumb and realize it? But it is what it is. So you got Joe Biden, man. It's gonna be the last time I'm gonna say about Joe Biden. This guy had the nerve to say, if you don't vote for me, you're not really black. But I don't hear Donald Trump said that if you don't vote for me, you're not truly a real American, white American, that is. You will never hear that. They would be outraged if they heard this, especially if it was a black guy said it. But a white guy, they're all like, oh, yeah. Let me say this white people got kicked out in their own country, their own continent, basically. This is came from Europe. Even the original origin of term slavery came from over there. White people were the original slaves. But you will never hear that from the civil rights movement. And I wonder why. Because the civil rights movement was never founded by black people. It was created by the Jewish brothers and sisters, the Jewish executives, or whatever you want to call it. These, and I don't give a damn. People call me anti-Semitic because I don't hate Jews. I just think they misled and led to Jewish people for a long time, even from the beginning of the days when Jesus died from the cross. They blamed them for the death of Jesus, even though Roman found him guilty and the Jewish people found him, the Romans found him innocent, but the Jewish people found him guilty, even though he was the king of Jews. Now, go read the scriptures because that's what it says. I understand people not religion, but this is what it says. But anyway, none of that because I don't want to be too religions. I'm a religion, but not like that. I don't get carried away. I was baptized from the church. I understand. How you think these church was built? It was built by the group of people called themselves the Knight Templars or the Crusaders. And it goes by the people who direct descendants of Queen of Sheba, the Queen of Ethiopia, and the people from King Solomon. I don't know if it was the Middle East or between people from, I don't know. The Middle East, you think of Egypt, even though it's going to be red land and black land. They want to think that you got Afrocentric say it's a black land, and you got European centric that's a red land, but it's both. It's white and black, and they intermarriage with the Arab people, and that you see today. And Asians, and they in the middle between white people and black. Where do you think the term Caucasian comes from? Comes to mind. That's where it comes from. Anyway, most people will never speak about this. Not even white people, not even black. They want to act like in denial. They want to pretend like, well, we hate each other, even though deep down we can't live without each other. White people can't live without blacks, and blacks can't live without whites. Let's be for real. Even if they don't grow up in the same household, even if they did grow up the same household, you got white people raising black people like they're one of their own. Even if they're not own, they raised them. Even black people do the same thing. Took white people under their wing. We took them under wing and raised them like they were our own children. But the so-called men came up in there and divide the country, divide the race, divide the gender, and religion, and that's why you see it the way it is now. It's pretty sad, but it is what it is. Now, what I think of Kamala Harris, Only thing I can say about her, a lot of black men have an issue with Kamala Harris because they feel like she's putting more black men in prison. And she's not really black. She's from India. Because there's India is fucked up there. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I'm telling you, if you the British people colonized the people of India. I'm telling you, they did a good job out there. That's why you got the dark Indians been treated like shit, and the light skinned Indians are treated well, gain respect. And it's sad out there because all the mixed race between the white race and the black, and that's why you see it. And it goes back to this Aryan theory. I ain't got time to explain it. You can go do your research and that Aryan theory, the Atlantis theory, whatever they want to call it. They want to build a world that's a utopia. Basically, they ain't got to worry about everything. It's a good place, not no crime, no nothing. And the Estonia means no place. There's no there's no place mean is bad. For example, Detroit. Detroit went from a good place and it went from a bad place. It's like that. So what one thing I can say about this man is this. Everybody got mad at DJ Vlad, right? Even though I'm talking to you YouTubers, uh, uh, streaming. If you have any questions, that's the Negroes' fault. They went to this man's platform and they start telling themselves. Stop telling your damn self all the time. I ain't never heard an Asian or white or any other ethnic group criminalize themselves like they want to be in cold bar in prison. Why is that you always see rappers, or not just rappers, athletes, comics, or whatever, any black entertainer, they had something they done in the thing of the past, but past left but past. I understand. But if you try to tell the whole world to have things that you're done, chances are they're going to look into it, especially the cops. They will look into it, and they have some police file somewhere on your record knowing what you did, or probably rob, steal, you name it, kill someone, whatever. Uh, Money laundry, credit card fraud, whatever. They'll find something about you. And don't think they won't. Police got a lot of police department files on you somewhere. Yeah, I'll tell you, you better look it up if you can find it because they have something on you somewhere. They probably had something on me if I done something. That let you know the big brother's watching everybody. And it's been going on for years. They need to stop going to DJ Vlad's show, his platform. And this is a Russian Jewish person. Remind you, this is the same dude got punched in the face by Rick Ross and his protege, and he felt some kind of way about blacks. But he need to get mad at Rick Ross and his posse. They're the ones who did it, and he should have never spoke. Get him to speak about the whole, whatever you want to call it. This, pervade. There's rumors going on about Rick Ross become uh, probation officer or stuff like that, and they found a picture of him that he was holding some kind of uh, a graduation to for his service to be in the police. I believe he is because everybody want to say that DJ Vlad is probably being the police, but Rick Ross is have. So, and why you think that um, uh, Freeway Rick Ross sued him for using his name? So you got to look at that. You really got to look at that. Freeway Rick Ross sued him to use him and using his name of his character of how he portrayed in the rap. Only thing I can say about this whole DJ Glad thing, they need to stop going on that man's platform if they don't like what he does. But he do start shit. I'm not gonna lie. He's been known for doing that. Ever since the incident happened to him. It's sad what happened to him, but you can't hold everybody of an incident that happened to you. Not everybody like that. Any other guy, period, would have whooped Rick Ross ass or their proteges for doing that to him. You can't put your hands on people and don't expect they're gonna lawsuit against you. And then Rick Ross brag about it. He brag about it, on the radio station, acting like it was cool. No, it's not cool. There's something wrong with that. But it is what it is. You just have to keep your hands to yourself. Don't lay your hands on anybody, black or white, doesn't matter. Keep your hands to yourself. But anyway, I really want to speak about this, man. Also, this whole thing about Akon, man. Akon, Akon. Let me say this: if y'all don't think Akon is being hands of the Chinese people's money, I don't know what to tell you. You get me to believe that Akon really built a city? Really? Some ain't add up. Some ain't right. This dude was had criminal background in the past. He was stealing cars before he became famous. In New Jersey, I mean, that's everywhere, but New Jersey is a reputation where people steal cars, breaking in people's cars like Griffith Auto shit. Grand Theft Auto, stealing people's cars and breaking and steal somebody's cars, license plates, all kinds of shit, changing license plates. You can go to jail for that, for the actual Griffith Auto for 15 years or maybe 20 years. It depends how much cars you stole. But I just don't believe in whatever his name, Akon. I don't believe anything he say because you would think he went to jail for going to prison for stealing cars. But there's no criminal rap sheet on this brother whatsoever. You know he's lying. And he got this male exploiting prostitution bitch running around and copy his record and he endorsed this shit. So fuck Akon and fuck anybody that down with this guy. And you know Chinese got their hands into this money somewhere. If it ain't, it'd be the Europeans. For some reason, Africans will never speak about how the Europeans control Africa. Talk about this. The one thing about this, they will never talk about it at all. They will never talk about it. They're gonna keep it quiet because they don't want to report it back to the country. They don't want to talk about it. Can you really blame them though? Anyway, and then trying to say that one thing, this is the same Akon was talking about how black people did not build America, which it did. When Obama won for president to be the president of the United States, they even said the black slaves built the White House. I want know do Akon know something about that? No, he ain't gonna talk about it. That says more of that what Akon know. So fuck him, man. Anybody that believe with the shit he does, y'all fool. I'm gonna tell you something else, man. Will Smith, you know this brother. It's sad about Will Smith because he's going through some times right now. But how can you let your wife embarrass you on national TV? I know it sounds old. People been on to this many times on YouTube. And Jada Pinkett should have never did what she did. If it was Tupac Shakur, chances are he will whoop her ass on national TV. He would have been salting her because for years she denied having a relationship, a love secret relationship with Tupac, and I believe she has before she even met Will Smith. And I think Will Smith felt some kind of way and felt jealous, even though she was in, have feelings for Tupac. Like you could tell Jada Pinkett into thugs, into bad boys. You can tell she come from the hood. Will Smith come from the middle class. You could tell Will Smith by the time he raised right, he been hurt once and twice, and now he got to go through this once and twice. I mean, I really felt bad for him, but at the same time, man, bro, you let this woman embarrass you on national TV, and you trying to save your marriage. I would have leave. I would have divorced her right then and there, and have the swings relationship. I don't agree with that. It's just not right. It's wrong. It's wrong. I wouldn't agree with it. You never know. And no wonder why their kids are really fucked up in the head. They dressing up like they don't even dress in the part of their genders. No disrespect, but it's just It's that Hollywood shit. What do you expect? But I feel bad for Dr. Dre though. Him, this man have to pay $2 million a month. I'm telling you something. This is why men trying to get away from marriage because stuff like this. It ain't even worth it, man. I tell you, for all you dudes that think about getting married and women too, you better sign a prenup. That's all I can tell you, especially if you're rich. And I don't see how. But anyway, man, what happened to movies, man? Movies used to be good, but now all of a sudden, movies become this sabotagement. Man, they don't have good movies no more. And it probably is true that Hollywood is going bankrupt because a lot of this stuff is going on. The Harvey Weinstein, you know it. And I need to do a series about these child kids are being molested by a man named Dean Snyder, whatever his name is, the guy who directed all that and iCarly, Sam and Cat, and all the rest of them on. When you find out what this man does, it will ruin your childhood. It will ruin your childhood what this man is doing, and it's pretty sad though. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, you know. And there's rumors going on about Britney Spears had a baby by this guy, director. You know, I would never do something like that to a child or anybody because I mess with grown women, not little girls. Fuck all the Harvey Weinsteins and R. Kelly. It's this been going on for years. People just don't like talk about this, and they should talk about it. It's something to be done to save these kids' life, for they can grow up to respect the men and women, especially in Hollywood business. Anyway, before I'm gonna wrap this up, man, I had so much things to say, so much things to talk about. But anyway, what else I'm trying to talk about? More videos coming up. I'm going to talk about the conspiracy theories and music industry, politics, a little bit, not too much of it, and entertainment, and a lot more. So stay tuned on that. It'll be a lot more. That's all the update I'm going to bring. Stay tuned on that. I'm still working on this whole exposure of this COVID-19 snaps and look into that. I don't know the title yet, but I will come up with that. So I see y'all, man. So I got a game I'm going to play. So I'll see y'all until then, until next time. To make this video, I'm going to make an update to the next video and a lot more that that's all I can say. It's your boy, Domination, is back in the basic. Struggling to do side text, baby. Till next time, all right? Right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell for more updates on my videos. More to come. All right. Peace. I'm out. All right. Peace. Whatever, man. Whatever.